Good evening, everyone. 6 o'clock. We'll go ahead and get started. Councilmember Ray, would you lead us, please?
Yes. Father, thank you once again for bringing us together. Thank you for your own ground. Bless our own and our families. Praying to do over this meeting. Bless us in all we undertake to be righteous. Give us wisdom and knowledge to take the things for the city of Jacksonville and its residents. In the name of Jesus, we ask and pray, Lord. Amen. Amen. Starting with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you all. Be seated. Welcome, everyone. Jacksonville City Council meeting, March 5th. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Dietz.
Here.
Rupel.
Here.
Leary. McCoy. Present. Ray.
Here.
LeBron.
Here.
Moss.
Here.
Twitty.
Here.
Hinman.
Here.
Mims.
Here.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
We have one absence.
Okay, we're good to proceed. Before you have the minutes from our February 19th meeting. If you would be familiarizing yourself with those for next time for approval, but at this time I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes from our February 5th meeting as presented to you. With motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed by nay? All right, thank you very much. Also, you've got in your packets the consent agenda. So entertain a motion to accept.
Consent agenda in its entirety.
Okay, have a motion to
Second.
accept this consent agenda as presented in its entirety in a second. All in favor of adopting the consent agenda, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed by nay? Thank you. Moving into our general items business, we have Resolution 855 in support of and authorizing the execution of sale documents for the city of 104 South First Street. So entertain a motion to read Resolution 855.
So moved.
All in favor say aye.
You got a second?
Aye.
What's that?
Who is second?
I'm sorry on that. I'm jumping at you. We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, we have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed by nay. All right, motion carries. Go ahead, read, please.
A resolution in support of and authorizing the execution of sale documents from the city of Jacksonville for certain real property described herein, general location, 104 South First Street, and for other purposes.
Okay, for those who may not be aware, we have had a gentleman come forward making an offer to buy what was the old historical museum, so the 104 South First Street, which has been empty now for a little while since the historical museum has relocated into their new place. The offer is being made by Charles Culpepper, who actually is the owner of the rest of the building. He owns Master Plumbing, and so the rest of the complex is theirs. And he would like to purchase it to move their offices into that, just a complete expansion for their business. He has presented an offer to us of, it is now $32,000 for the space. It was originally $40,000 that he came in and offered, until he went in to inspect the space and inspect the building, and due to conditions of it, he has amended his offer to $32,000.
Mr. Mayor, could we hear from Kevin House about this place?
About the building?
Yes.
Yeah.
The conditions
Kevin,
of it?
You mind coming up?
Can you update us on the conditions of that building?
Absolutely. And I've not been in since museum has relocated and it is sitting empty. I went in this week and there's roof damage. There's obviously water penetrating the building. There's signs of active termites being in the building. There's open J boxes with electrical problems. There's sheetrock cut in the restroom walls. I don't know the shape of the plumbing or electrical. The building is not in great shape.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Other questions, thoughts?
The buyer understands that.
Yes, he is.
Here.
No, he told me he was going to be here, but, oh, Jerry's here, but, yeah, Jerry can attest to the condition, but Jerry's not the buyer. No, yeah.
The buyer did walk through with one of our maintenance manager, and that's when he came back to mayor and wanted
That's
to.
why he switched or
Some
cut
of the
his.
stuff we had hanging on the walls, the wooden frames, the termites had come through the sheet rock and eaten the frames of the.
It's an expense for the city.
So,
Huge
And then they were
expense for
trying
the city
to put up on
to
top,
maintain.
like Kevin probably seen it, that pegboard that we were starting to put up, that whole right wall was like a waterfall. I don't know anything, the roof was leaking, and they were trying to put like little 1x1s on the wall and put that pegboard on it so the water could run back behind the pictures.
so, but
He's aware of the
he,
condition of the building, and he's.
Yes,
They just
the
walked through
purchase,
it.
he is aware, yes, ma'am.
You said he
That's-
walked through it with you?
He did
Yeah.
walk through, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, then, like I said, initially, he was asking, or offering us 40 until he did go through and looked at it and said, no, I want to change that to 32,000 to allow for,
He thinks
more
it'll
room
take
for
about
repair.
that amount to
Yes.
repair.
So,
It will take more
More,
than that,
yeah.
yeah.
We're not here to answer those questions, but I'd be curious about him being here to talk about it.
so,
Repair the roof, just to repair it, it was about $5,000.
yeah. But anyway, so yes, coming forward tonight, with his offer to do this, so, resolution here to authorize the continuation and approval of selling that building to him for the sum of $32,000. Any other discussion questions?
I just think the price that he's offering is more than a fair price. I'm surprised we're getting that much for the building in its current condition. And I'm in full support of Resolution 855, and I would make a motion to approve this resolution.
Second.
All right, so we have their entertained motion to approve and adopt Resolution 855 in its entirety. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed by nay? All right, motion is carried. Thank you very much. We will get busy with conducting the sale of that. Next item on the agenda is the progress update on 118 Burrows Road.
While they're coming forward, I have went by the property today and took pictures of the property for all the council members. If y'all want to take one and pass it down, this is about 2
I also took pictures today. I have one packet put together, but there's been no progress and no contact.
Okay, when we, last council meeting, it was decided to extend time based on progress, but also there was the discussion of ownership of the property because it has not been through probate court. Is that correct? Okay. Where do you stand in that process now?
Well, I went by revenue office and I got those back taxes.
Is that mic on?
Paper on top, yes, I would, okay. Thank you.
Soft flash. Marjorie, you want to try that one?
You might be better equipped. Oh, there goes. He got the magic touch, not me.
He's the pro. Okay, go ahead, sir, with that.
Okay, and I got a statement right here, a proof on total due on the amount of the taxes and all, which is $2,184.62.
You said that's the taxes that are due on it?
That's the taxes.
Is that current, or is that including the
that's
back
for
taxes?
24 and 25.
Okay.
I had paid part of 24
Mhm.
myself, because I had been paying those taxes, and I had paid 24, but my paperwork and all that kind of stuff got messed up in that house too. But, because I had to put them in my name, you know, to say I'm paying taxes on, that property.
Mhm.
But I went in the hospital. I got sick, and since that time right there and all, well, this house, the burnt, and that's where we stand right now and all. But I wants to get together with my other two sisters and show this paper here and let them know where we stand and stuff like this and all. Miranda, right?
Marissa.
Marissa. Okay, and then try to get together with her and she explained what's going on too, instead of them just taking my word for what. Explain what's going on so we can see just what we stand and what we're gonna do.
All right, where do y'all stand though as far as, because right now the house is not in any of your names, it's still have to go
No,
through
and
probate.
I hadn't been able to get in there and see how that will is written up or anything like that and all. I had tried years back and all that kind of different stuff to get in there, and I still haven't been able to get in there and see how the will. My mother made the will up. I got a good idea, but I don't know for sure.
Have you been in contact with any attorneys or?
No.
Sir, are you hearing from any of the neighbors on either side of this home?
I have not heard from any of the neighbors on either side of the home, other than when it was reported after the burn. It's
When did the house burn?
May of 2024. Wait. May of 2025? Let me look. Sorry. May of 2025.
Mayor and council, when I went by this property today, the outside was picked up a lot better than when I went back and looked at the pictures that were taken in July 2025. The Aaron Gardner gentleman who went around the city and updated all the Google pictures. So the yard is, and for the most part, is a lot more picked up than what it was a year ago. But now, looking at the condition of the home, it's boarded up, the roof's caving in. It's only a matter of time before that house itself falls in. And, I think Officer Barger and her department have given plenty of opportunity to get an update, to get more progress. And, at this point, I feel like Officer Barger is asking us to go forward with her recommendation of tear down. And, we don't know where whose name is it in? Yes, the taxes are being paid, but, at this point, it's an eyesore in the neighborhood, and it's a safety issue for others and those around.
All right, Councilmember Rupel is expressing desire to move forward with this. Other thoughts, comments?
Mr. Chair, I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
If the city does condemn it and tear it down, what does that mean for the property owners? Do they still have the opportunity to pay taxes and own it, or is it just condemned and it goes over to someone else?
If the city condemns it and tears it down, no, it is still under the ownership of the rightful current owner. In this situation, which would I believe would be, it was your deceased parents, that's correct. So will has not been executed through probate, and so there's been no activity in that regard as to ownership of the house. And so the ability to legally make changes and do whatever to it. If it were knocked down, even if it goes through probate and is straight down, they would still be the owners of the property. It would be up to them at that point in time, whether they wanted to sell the property, rebuild on the property, whatever they're going to do, that would be at their discretion. But it would also, whatever happens, but there would be a lien on the property from the city for the cost of the demolition.
I would also like to
have a
note-
lien on the house for the cost of the condemned, which you're already trying to navigate covering the taxes and doing other things, but then that adds an additional burden on the ones who own it, correct?
Yes, that does.
So I would like to note that we have attempted to give numbers to contact that have suggested free help, and they have not reached out to any of them to get the probate gone through, to start the wheels in motion. Yes, the front yard has some improvement. However, they went the first time and cleaned up the front yard a little bit, not fully, and there's still a lot in the back. There's still structural damage. It does appear secure, but if you go up to the front door, that front door, you can just pull that plyboard off. It's not nailed shut.
So, sir, what barriers are you, or what is the reason for you not reaching out and seeking that assistance that Officer Barger is mentioning here? Have
Well,
you attempted to? Is there something that's holding you back that you need additional assistance with? What's going on there?
Well, I was trying to see if I get any assistance on this, what's it called here, or anything like this, and anything kind of help. But some guy had come out there, and I was not contacted when he was coming out there with my brother, Jerry. I was not contacted. He was coming out there. He come out there and looked at the house and stuff like this and all. And now I'm trying to get my other two sisters involved in what's going on. So I talked to them, and I told them we need to try to get together with her so she can explain what's going on, call her or something like this, and make an appointment, and you know, not just taking my word for it, but we can get together on that, what's it called, and try to make some kind of decision.
Where are your sisters?
They're here in Jacksonville, but one of my sisters goes to work at 3 o'clock, and she has to work at 3 o'clock in the evening. And my other sister, she have a kidney transplant.
So
Can I go back?
In all honesty, sir, do you think that you'll be able to do anything with this property to
No.
bring it to where it needs? Is that something that you're going to find more difficult to do, to work with your family to get done? What do you want to happen with this property? It's your family's.
I would like more time to get together with my siblings and all, for them to find out exactly what's going on with this property. I have in the past, I have tried to look into the will and stuff like this, because before the house burned, I was unable to.
Mr. Chair, I have a question for the gentleman.
Yes, sir.
What do you plan to do with the property? Do you plan to move into the home, renovate it, or what is the plan for the home?
That's my question to that. To get together with my 2 other siblings and get together with Miranda, and she explained what's going on.
Do y'all plan to renovate it? Do you plan to move in? What are the plans for the house?
We don't know.
The house doesn't belong to them yet, though. That's the problem. And I do know that you have been given more time and you have been offered free help. After the first time you came with all of us, you sat out here with our city attorney and our code officer, Ms. Marissa here, and there was help offered to you. And then you came back and you didn't reach out. The meeting after that, you didn't reach out for that free help. That gentleman did contact me after that meeting. You did reach out to him, and he did come over, and he said the house has got to be tore down. He said there's no saving it. We were under the impression it was like, I think you said the living room was all burnt. He said the whole thing's got to come down. Now, he's not an expert or whatever. He is a builder, and he does do that kind of stuff, I guess, but he's not here to speak, but he did contact me. And looking at the backyard, I mean, yeah, you cleaned up the front yard, you were given more time, but the backyard, my thoughts are the neighbors that live on both sides of you, even though they may not be calling and complaining. I don't think any of us up here would want that next to us. And we keep giving you time, and it doesn't seem like it's getting anywhere because you haven't even contacted a lawyer to even put it in your name. Legally, like, you're not really able to go in there and tear it down yourself, I wouldn't think, if it's not yours. So
We gave you 90 days. How many days are we into this?
This will be the first 30. It's the very first meeting.
Well, I feel like we need to keep our agreement with him for the 90 days, and hopefully you can get something done in the next 60, because we did have that agreement early on with y'all to give you 90 days to get some work done.
Zach,
Just take your time, Mr. Totter. It's okay. We're trying to help you. We really are. We're trying to work with you on this, but it's hard when it's not even in your name. And we haven't moved forward in that action. That would be the first thing I would think that you would need to do is contact a lawyer to help you to see, to get this in y'all's name so you have the ability to go in there and do things. But, I mean, I agree with council member that we did offer the 90 days and we're into 30. And so I think would be right of the council to hold up on our, agreement with you with the understanding that you still come back to each meeting and kind of give us an update. And it doesn't sound like one of your sisters is probably going to be able to help do a lot of cleanup, but, you can reach out to different churches and stuff that maybe can come help and pick up as well.
Does that update include progress of cleanup?
It's supposed to be progress of cleanup, and I don't really know what he can do with the house because it's.
Yeah, I think, in summary, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the council is wanting to see the legal action take place of trying to bring get into probate to exercise the will. And then also the second part of that is with the cleanup of the house. And it's not just cleaning up of the outside, but it is structurally unsafe. And so there needs to be some work, which is probably going to have to be done, well, not probably, will have to be done by a professional, by a contractor to come in, because I'm sure even if the house were not a total demolition, it's going to require quite a bit of rebuilding, and which will have to go through the permitting and code process and so forth, and inspections and so forth. So a professional will be needed for that.
Sir, I
right?
imagine that a lot of this is probably overwhelming, knowing if you have anyone outside of just your immediate family, whether it's a pastor or someone that could help you through this process, someone that could work with you to help you to connect with an attorney so you can see what's available, because it's quite possible that you may not know what steps or how to, but you do. Do you have anyone that could help you through this process? Not family, because it sounds like they're pretty covered as well, but someone that could maybe walk you through, can work with you, sit with you in some of those conversations so that the ball, because it's possible you haven't gotten the ball rolling, maybe because of getting started is the hardest part. So is there anyone that could assist you? A pastor, a close friend, someone that could help you with this so you can, next time you show up, maybe there's been some additional progress, right? Is there someone you could work with? Because you seem to be a little overwhelmed right now. So I'm just curious as to maybe think about who could possibly help you through some of this, okay?
Are there any nieces, nephews?
Anybody. It's okay.
Mr. Trotter, don't leave. Let me talk to you after the meeting is over with.
Thank you
And-
for showing up
Yes,
every
sir.
time we've asked you. You've been here every single time. I know you didn't make the phone calls, but you keep showing up. So thank you for that.
Yeah, Mr. Trotter, we have, as they have said, we will continue to honor that 90 days, so 60 more days. So, come back, and we are wishing you the best in this, really are. Look forward to hopefully hearing some progress being made. Michelle Spencer, don't leave after the meeting. Stick around for just a second, so we can talk. All right, Mr. Trotter, thank you very much.
Will
you.
Will we be given an update on the 19th, or do we want to put it until the first meeting in April? Okay,
Yeah. So,
thank you.
all right, thank you all. Is there any new business? I've got a couple of announcements, but is there any other new business? All right, first announcement for council. It's hard to believe it's that time of year again. Arkansas Municipal League Summer Conference registration, conference is June 17th through the 19th. Registration is open. If you are wishing to go to the summer conference, contact Michelle in my office, and she will take care of getting everybody registered for that. And then I wanted to give a shout out, actually, to the person sitting to my left, your right, Amelia Vasquez, and for her completion of the Certified Municipal Clerk Certification. And, that is, actually, she is going above and beyond what is required of her job, so good job. Thank you very much.
And celebrated her birthday this week.
Yeah, and birthday too. But yeah, that is issued through the International Institution of Municipal Clerks. So, good job on that. Any other announcements? Oh, I would be remiss, and Colonel Bill Keeler will get on me if I don't say this. The 21st of this month, the Jacksonville History or Military Museum History, that's a big old name. The Military Museum, as we all know it, is having their fundraiser, their banquet, and I know tickets are available for that. So if anybody is wanting to participate in that night, you are more than welcome to. With that being said, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
So we are done. Thank you. Y'all have a great night.